I was a dancing instructor. Broadway shows. It was beautiful.
Weather's Fine is an in-motion podcast where every episode is recorded while running. Our goal is to capture authentic, unfiltered, emotional conversation that creates lasting connections between our host, our guest, and our listeners, leading to a positive impact on all of our lives.
Dad, what's your ideal leader/leadership style?
Well, I used to lead guys years and years and years ago when I was young. You know, when you're really young, you're just learning how to lead people, and
You figure out the best way to convey to people, get your point across to what you need to get done. And it's difficult sometimes.
well, and I always, my leadership style has always been, even when I was young, was just to do
And show.
Yeah, and kind of be a part of it. Like,
that's
I didn't want to
honest.
say, I'm the leader, you're the plebe.
Yeah, I think that's silly. Like a respect me guy.
Right. Hey, I just got promoted. I'm this. You need to listen. No.
Yeah.
That never worked. In my mind, it never worked. I thought people that did that were fools, but maybe I was the fool. I don't know.
But it didn't seem like it worked for them.
It worked. Yeah, my style worked for me.
Yeah.
And that was getting right in there with the guys and working alongside them and encouraging them, knowing that I cared, knowing that we were on a mission to try to get this job done, and I needed everybody involved, including myself.
Yeah. But how'd that change from when you started having kids? Like, do you require a little more yelling? And I'm sure you expect more out of your kids, right? Because they're kind of a direct reflection of yourself in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, there was times that I had to do things in my mind. I had to do things like break a, what do you call those little PlayStation things?
GameCube or
Yeah, those little,
DS.
those little DS's.
Yeah.
Break something, an electronic device that they loved, to get their attention.
A new video game.
That was my decision. Probably might have been on the extreme end of the spectrum, but
It worked,
it was more of a shock style. Like,
I honestly pissed my shoes every time I saw Dad.
Because it was a rare occasion and you knew he meant business.
yeah. And sometimes, you kind of follow into the friend role, and they
Yes.
forget that there's a mission to be
You're
accomplished.
daddy and they are son.
That could be a problem when, I guess, your leadership style bled in to raising the kids, which was helpful in some aspects. But when your kids think that sometimes you're equal to them, they're equal to the parent, that can be a troubling.
Yeah, and the roles get reversed,
Yeah.
and they start bossing you around.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good morning.
Good morning. And so sometimes it takes that little shock. And I don't like to do spankings. I don't like to do that. I like to, especially now, I can't do that. But I really prefer some sort of shock. If it comes to that, shock them back into their role of, we have a mission. Sometimes a controlled yelling is helpful to go around to
I don't
yell
know,
all the time.
sometimes when I see someone yelling, it's just kind of like, what are you yelling about, dude? Just chill out, let's talk.
If that's the beginning of your conversation, when somebody comes up to you just yelling in your face, I could see where you'd feel that way. I mean, certainly. But if you guys are talking for a while and nobody's listening, just like kids, I guess I'm looking at it from a perspective of having 7 kids, that when you tell someone a certain way, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Sometimes you have to raise your voice. I'm not saying necessarily yell like a crazy person.
What's the goal in what you're trying to say? If you're trying to scare someone, then I guess you have to yell at them. When is a good time Or is it ever a good time to be proud of yourself?
Well,
It goes back to that balance thing. I think you need to be humble. Also, it's good to be proud, but you're never done, right?
yeah.
You're always
I
going to
think-
continue the mission.
Yeah, I think to be proud, you need to give yourself some credit sometimes.
Yeah, it's
But at the same time, you can't just always be giving yourself credit like I'm the greatest.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to understand, hey, I did good here. I want to keep that, that thing and the things I did bad, because there were some bad things. I need to get rid of those.
that guy just shanked that frisbee.
I think what you do is you have a goal, get that goal, and then
Achieve the goal.
Yeah, achieve it. Then you sit back, be proud for a little bit, then you go on to the next goal.
And then move on. Take a tactical pause, if you will.
But it's all in what makes you happy. If going and achieving goals makes you happy, then that's perfect.
But even if you're achieving goals, you should still reevaluate and see what you could do differently. Because I guarantee you, it didn't go perfect, right? There's always something you can work towards. Even if you're achieving goals, easy goals, whatever, there you can still, improve it.
And challenge yourself in the future.
And that's maybe once you get to that point, that's time for you to start teaching others and helping others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel
Spread
like
that
you've mastered
knowledge.
life,
They can be just as fulfilling to teach. What's one time you were proud of the way you led? I think you
reacted.
did it the correct way. You taught. You performed the way you think a leader should. I can start us off. I was building shelves a couple months ago. I spent a day building shelves. I might have got half of one built, but it just went slow, and they were heavy. I needed some help, but I didn't really ask, and that's on me. But the next day,
Is that when we came down and the shelf was laying on top of you, we decided to help you?
His arms
like,
are
hey guys, I might need to help you.
I can't breathe, guys.
No, but the next day, Jack told me, he's like, well, I want to build shelves with you today, or it went something along those lines. So, in my mind, I thought, oh great, I'm gonna have to teach him how to build shelves. It's gonna take so long to teach this kid how to build shelves. And so I went in, I was building them, Jack was kind of watching me. And then I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna show him how to do it. And teach him how to do it. And so I taught him, and then we were building together, and we got him done a lot faster than I would have done all by myself.
Yeah, and maybe the first one wasn't as fast as you could have, but after that, right, like you felt the...
Yeah, you take the time, you invest in that person, and just like an investment, it will pay off most of the time, and you'll enjoy the project more when you have someone to
working
share.
with you, yeah.
And I think most of the time, when Jack thinks of the way I lead, it's me being mean and yelling at him. But I don't want to speak for him. I think that time, he was happy in the way I led, and he learned a lot.
Were you, Smoochie? Did that really make you feel good?
You can take all the wind out of my sails right now by
knowledge
saying
is
To be honest, Hank.
Knowledge is transferred exponentially if you think about it. Because you continue to teach people, then Jack will be able to, And then that person you teach will then be able to, you know, spread the
It's
knowledge.
like a good pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
That's right, a good one. That's right.
one
That's
that
what we're
works.
trying to create, is a good pyramid scheme throughout our lives. A good one. It's not going to cost you anything.
Maybe it's more of a knowledge network.
A knowledge network.
Yeah.
This kid, he comes up with some good ones.
No, but I was at just that time, that project, it just left everyone involved feeling good. I was happy in the way I led. And Jack was happy because I wasn't screaming at him and he actually learned something. We were all born knowing the exact same things,
Nothing.
and it's nothing. Everything we know has been taught. Either we taught ourselves, or a lot of times someone else teaches you. So something I struggle with is when someone doesn't know something, I often get frustrated with them and just end up doing it by my,
Yeah,
I'm
doing
just
it
like,
yourself.
I won't even bother teaching that person, it'll take too long. When that's just a totally wrong way of operating.
Yeah, you do need to stop and take the time and teach people. I mean, that's a big problem that I have. I really resort to, I'll just do it myself a lot of times.
What about you, Sam? You have any leadership? You've done a lot of leading in your time.
Trying to think of a specific time. Well, so in a past life, I was a instructor, and I was teaching people how to be successful in a certain field. And it would always please me when they'd come back being successful in that field. And that's what I'm gonna leave it at. Not getting any specifics, but I got a lot of pleasure, and it was nice when they'd come back and say, hey man, you really helped me. It made me feel proud, you know, my ability, and not necessarily pride in myself, but just
Well, I remember
teaching them how to lead.
I remember that one time you told me they came back from that dance thing and they said, Coach, this dance went flawless.
All right, ladies.
Yeah! Oh.
1, 2, 3, go.
I was a dance instructor. Broadway shows. It was beautiful. I'm a changed man though.
He was good at it though.
Your choreography.
God, and could I sing and dance?
Like with our team, I think about all the different personalities and
Not even just running, like in life, like all the things we do together. Like sometimes one person's better at this, sometimes one person's better at that. And we mesh very well.
yeah, I feel like I lose track of the fun sometimes. Morning. And that's what's nice with these guys and all their different personalities. It does remind me that life's not all about the mission and completing the journey and being like, okay, we hit our goal. We have to enjoy it.
It's like you're almost diseased and you don't have kids at all. Instead, we're just all your personality
Little parasites.
disorders.
Yeah, like I have every. These are all my.
split
Yeah.
personality.
Some of us are making fun of you. Some of us are supporting you.
That's right. And it
Some
is.
of us
It's
are
exactly
saying, why
that.
are we even here?
But I think it goes both ways. I think it's like we're all, like if you took each one of our personalities, you could apply it to each of us.
You could grow an awesome guy, right?
Yeah. If you were to like grow a guy, if you were to grow somebody,
A clown.
a clone,
We need clones.
you would
Give
take,
us a link to a website where we can get a clone, because now I'm interested.
a healthy multiple personality disorder. I think to be all of one thing all the time is I'm not so sure that's healthy, and I'm not so sure that's even possible. I don't think, because I think what you get is from one extreme to the other in some cases. Somebody, you see them, they're happy all the time. Well,
yeah, when they're all alone with their thoughts, they might just be the most miserable, saddest person ever.
yeah, and we hope that's not the case, but
Yeah.
and we're not always happy. We're not always having fun. We're not always on a mission to complete a goal. Sometimes we're chilling by the fire and enjoying the snowfall outside. But you just have to keep a healthy balance. Every day is not going to be,
Morning.
you're not going to be up and on your best game every day. And that's why it's great to have a team to come back and rally you and encourage you and build you up. It doesn't seem like Chuck's having his best day today. We'll go back and get him, and we're gonna rally him.
We're gonna circle around.
We're gonna
him
build
and
him up.
interview him.
Sometimes it's good that you take the time to be with your own thoughts for a while, and just give somebody a chance to think about things and think about what they're going through and think about how they perceived how you spoke to them, and we need to do the same. What are things we said to Chuck that maybe could have helped him more, or said or didn't say?
Or leave out some of the negative things.
Less you, more I.
That's right. We're wrapping this baby up here. Finishing up 8.
8 miles.
Got the beautiful lake again.
Getting ready to snow.
No snow yet. We've been promised that. But boy, we'd have missed a good one if we'd have said, "Ooh, the snow's coming. Let's hunker down." And then we would have failed you too. The viewers, we have to be there for you. We're supposed to be getting 0-degree weather here
Tomorrow.
coming up tomorrow and Monday.
Monday.
Which Monday we have a run plan, so we might have to put our face shields on. And that may be a day. Yeah, the weather's fine. The weather is fine. Man, what a beautiful view that is over there. I love it. I'm gonna pick up the pace here at the end, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, we can. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
Thank you.
Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys.